I'm gonna show you something. Okay, and it's live. Okay, so full transparency here. We do not make this every week. It's just one of the few exceptions. But yeah, we're close. So full transparency here, right? We don't make this every week. So this is not my take home income. I'm not taking home 10,000 every week. Okay, so I had to record the video again because the first one had some audio issues. Yeah, when I first started out, I used to struggle with understanding my business's financial health. I was like, I'm making money, but where is it all going? And then I realized something, my margins were holding me back. And that's when everything changed for me, sort of like when I understood how margins work, especially in a service based business. Okay, so I'm going to be teaching you in this video how to think about margins, what mindset to have, and how basically margins should work if you have a creative agency, if you have YouTube clients, if you have video production clients. Okay, so yeah, let me break down the difference between gross profit margin and net profit margin, because you need to understand these are very important terms. So gross margin is the direct cost of actually fulfilling your goods or your service. Like, yeah, if you make your client a video, whether it's a marketing video, if it's a YouTube video, you're basically, your costs could be your paying your video editors, paying your script writers, paying your thumbnail designers, right? So that's your labor, that's your cost, right? So that's your yeah, that's basically your cost. Okay, while net margin basically means what's left over after you have fulfilled that cost, after everything's paid for, and now the money that's left in your account, that's basically your net profit margin. Okay, so your key is to focus on increasing your gross margin. Obviously, when your gross margin increases, your net margin is going to increase as well. Okay, so let's say if you're selling a video for $60, okay, and your cost of video is 20, so you're charging your client 60, and the whole cost of making the video and everything is 20. Okay, so if we like open up calculator real quick and do some quick maths. All right, let's try and do this. Okay, let's divide 40 by 60 and take the percentage. This is 66% margins, like almost 67% margins. Okay, and now let's say if you want to increase these margins by 80%, you can either decrease the cost. So either you're gonna pay your editors and your whole team $12 for the video and still charge $60 from the client, and then your margin is gonna be 80. Or you can go ahead and charge your client $100, keep your keep your team on the same payroll, still spend $20, charge the client 100 and pocket $80. That's 80% margin. Okay, um so what basically happens when you have bad margins is that there's a lot of revenue coming in, but in the end of the day, there's nothing left in your bank account to show for. It's the same situation as having a lot of clients, having to do a lot of work, putting in hours and hours in outreach, client management and stuff, and then at the end finding out that you don't have anything in your bank account to show for. Okay, but here's the thing: most businesses don't even realize this, how important this is. They're like, "Oh, I'm making money, so I must be doing something right." Okay, but if you're not focusing on margins, you're leaving money on table. Okay, so to recap this, there are two ways to increase your gross margins. Okay, number one, increase your price, or go ahead and decrease your cost. And I know what you're thinking. It's like, I cannot pay less, I cannot pay my team less than what I'm already paying, and that's a good thing. So because now you know that it's time to increase your prices. Okay, but you must also be thinking, what if I increase my price and people don't want to pay for it? But here's the thing: if you're providing value, people will pay for it. And if they're not willing to pay, just reevaluate your pricing. And I wouldn't even say reevaluate your pricing. I would just say just go ahead and change your clients, because if they don't value your work, you're doing it all for nothing. I mean, yeah. So there you have it. The secret to making a lot of money is not just about making just having a lot of revenue coming in. It's also understanding how your business's financial health works, and you need to make adjustments to increase the margins. Okay. Oh, and a side note, while I edit this video, I just realized that I forgot to mention something. The idea of this video came from Hormozy's video on margins. So I'll also link that video down below. I think it's really helpful if you watch it. I think it's 15 minutes or something, but it has like great value. So everything that I've just explained here, he explains it better, obviously, and in more detail. So please check that video out. It basically changed my whole perspective on pricing my services and running the business. So yeah, just go ahead and please watch that video if you really want to make more money, and yeah, basically sustain your business long term. Okay, I'll link that video down below. Go watch. Don't let your margins hold you back. You need to take control. So yeah, I hope this video has helped you understand the importance of margins and how you can increase them. Remember, it's also about providing value to the marketplace. Okay, so the more value you provide everyone, money will obviously follow as a byproduct. Okay, so yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.